Hello students, welcome to another important session of the geometry class 2. In the previous class we discussed about the basics of the triangle, and in this video we are going to discuss some important and further topics of the triangles, right? So in the previous class I told you that how to make the triangles. So we discussed that if we have two sides of a triangle like A and B, this is A, this is B, this is C. So sum of any two sides should be greater than the third side, and likewise I can say B plus C should be greater than A, and C plus A should be greater than B. And also I discussed that the difference between the two sides A minus B should be less than C, B minus C, that is should be less than A, and C minus B should be less than A. Okay, I think third one is repeated. So this is going to be A minus C minus A should be less than B. So this we discussed in the previous class, right? Now in this video I'm going to discuss that how to further investigate the triangles. So suppose we have a triangle of side 13, 14, 15. So find nature of triangle, that is it acute, obtuse, or right triangle, right? So how to check basically, right? So suppose we have any triangle ABC. So generally if we are writing the sides of the triangle, the order is important for us, like this is the smallest side, then comes the largest side greater than A, then the side which is greater than both. So A should be less than equals to B, which is less than equals to C. So I can say C is the largest side here, largest, or I can say longest side, one and the same thing, largest and longest. So C is the longest side basically, right? And A is the smallest side. So whenever we are writing the sides of the triangle, they should be in the following order, right? So suppose we have a sides 13, 14, 15, right? So first of all we have to write in the same order. Now what is the condition, that how to check whether it is acute triangle, obtuse triangle? I know that you know about the right triangle, and if I talk about right triangle, you say that we should have a Pythagoras theorem here, that is this is hypotenuse, this is perpendicular, this is base. So if h square equals to p square plus b square, then definitely I can say the triangle is right triangle. But here I cannot conclude the same, because of course it is not a right triangle, right? So we have a condition, if a square plus b square greater than c square. If a square plus b square is greater than c square, so I can say this is acute triangle. Condition for the acute triangle, if a square plus b square equals to c square, this is the condition for right triangle. And similarly first, second and third, if a square plus b square less than c square, this is the condition for obtuse triangle. So in this manner I can check. So 13, 14, 15. So a is 13, b is 14, and c is 50, right? So a square should be 169, b square equals to 196, and c square equals to 225. So if I add a square plus b square, this is 169 plus 196, this is 365, and this is equals to c square, this is 225. So I can say this is greater than c square. So this triangle is actually 13, 14, 15 is acute angle triangle. Acute angle triangle. I hope it is clear to everyone, right? Now we'll be discussing that how many triangles are possible, how to make the triangles, and how many possible triangles are there, right? So suppose two sides of a triangles are 6, 8 and third side is x centimeter. So find number of possible triangles, and second, how many are acute, third, how many are obtuse, and fourth, how many are right triangle. राइट ट्राइंगल, और यहाँ पे कंडीशन बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है दैट x should be integer, x should be integer, right? So how to solve this question? So if I talk about the solution, सबसे पहले first of all find range of x. तो रेंज क्या क्या हो सकता है x का? तो in as I told you that sum of any two sides should be greater than the third side, means x should be less than the sum of the two side and it should be greater than the difference. That is x की वैल्यू जो लाई करेगी 2 to 14. So x can be 3, 4, 5, 6 and up to 14. So कितने ट्राइंगल्स पॉसिबल है? तो आंसर जो फर्स्ट आएगा that is possible triangles are, that is x equals to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. यहाँ पे 13 आएगा, 13, right? So how many triangles are possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. तो 11 triangles are possible, right? अब उसके बाद बात करते हैं that how many are acute, how many are obtuse, how to solve this question, right? तो suppose the for obtuse triangle, the largest side c square should be greater than a square plus b square, right? So either 8 can be largest or x can be largest. These are the only possible cases. So if 8 is largest, then 8 square should be greater than, that is x square plus 6 square. So I can say 64 is greater than x square plus 6 square. So 28 is greater than x square. So x square should be less than 28. So how many possible values of x are there which are less than 28? That is x was coming out to be 3. Minimum value of x was 3. So this is 3, 4, 5. Because 6 square would be greater than 28. And if I solve this question, that is x square should be greater than 6 square plus 8 square. So x square should be greater than 100. So x can take, that is 11, 12 and 13. So I can say that is 6 obtuse triangles are possible. 6 obtuse triangles are possible. तो आप 6 obtuse triangle बना सकते हैं, that is x equals to 3, 4, 5 and 11, 12, 13. Hopefully it is clear. Now if I talk about the right triangle, so right triangle is very simple, that is c square should be equals to a square plus b square. So x square equals to 8 square plus 6 square. So x square equals to 100. So x is the only possible solution, that is 10. If 8 is largest, then 8 square equals to x square plus 6 square, which means x square equals to 28, means no integer. तो no integer value. So only one right triangle is possible. Right? Only one right triangle is possible, and rest of the triangles are acute. So how many acute triangles? That is total 11 triangle minus obtuse, that is 6, and minus right triangle, that is 4. So 4 are acute triangle. Hopefully it is clear, right? So what is the shortcut if I want to hack or shortcut? तो shortcut बड़ा simple है, that work on acute triangle directly. Acute triangle directly. So how to find that number of acute triangles? So this is x square should be less than 8 square plus 6 square and greater than 8 square minus 6 square. This is important, right? That is the square of sum of the two sides and difference of the square of difference of the two sides. So this is going to be that is 28 x square and 100. So x can be taking that x can take 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are the possible values for acute triangle. And right triangle is only possible, that is at x equals to 10, and remaining are obtuse triangle. So hopefully you come to know that how to solve this question in, I can say, fraction of a second if we have to find the number of obtuse triangle, acute triangle or right triangle using the condition that two sides are given. So we'll be seeing you in the next video. Till then you can connect with the Quant Prep 99 if you are really following the geometry and if you want to do good in geometry. Okay, bye, take care.